Grand Rising, beautiful family. It's Retta's Recovery Reminders. Retta and Ratchet is right here with me in her little spot this morning, bringing her light and love to the video, as always. I hope everybody is having a really beautiful morning. It's Monday, first thing, wonderful, beautiful Monday morning. Just take in the sunshine and let it wake you up. Each day is a new day to create something better than we had yesterday. You know, it's all up to you what you want to put your energy into. September 9th, but whenever you find this is when it is meant for you. I really appreciate everybody who likes and subscribes. If you're returning, thank you so much. If you're just joining me, welcome. Thank you for finding it. I think it's not an accident. I pray for the people who really need my motivation and positivity to find my channel. So if you are here, it is probably divine guidance. So maybe you should listen for a few minutes. Anyway, the readings are about trust, of course. And of course, the most important journey is the trust for yourself. That's everything is self-motivated. Everything you're doing, you should be doing for you. It's okay to do things for other people, but if it's not like something that sits right with your soul, it's not going to benefit very, very well. Anyway, experiences and I experience and express the power of trust because I put my energy behind the things I put my trust in. There are people who could be called godless. For them, God does not exist. In fact, if you ask them, they might tell you that they are the only God they know or desire to know. You might think of these people as do-it-for-yourselfers. In themselves, they trust. In spite of their lack of belief as far as God is concerned, these people lead normal, healthy lives. You might even determine that many of them are quite successful in a worldly sense. They are professionally stable and financially secure. They have mates and are pretty decent parents. They may even be loyal and trustworthy friends. Although some of us would be horrified at the thought of trying to get by without some connection to God, so-called godless people seem to make it through life fairly well. In fact, some of them seem to make out a great deal better than the God-knowing, God-loving, God-fearing folks. Whatever you put your faith in and the energy of your belief into will work for you if you trust it to work for you. Trust is not what you trust or what you call what you trust is the key ingredient. If you believe in yourself, if you trust your judgment and back it up with your sincere energy and effort, chances are you will hit a bullseye. It would probably take a little pressure off you if you understood the concept of grace, mercy, and the divine love of God. You might have a lot less stress if you could lift your hands and voice every now and then and just say thank you for divine order, divine timing, and divine presence. But none of this is necessary unless you believe it is necessary. Until today, you may have not believed that in God I trust was a prerequisite to a successful life. Just for today, allow yourself and others the freedom to choose the name of what they believe in. Examine how you, rather than the name you call what you trust. Today I'm devoted to examining and exploring the energy I give to the things I trust. And that is probably the greatest reading ever, because it's so true. What we put our energy behind is what gets more play, whether it's negative or positive, period. What you give your energy to is going to grow. So make sure that each and every day you are giving your energy to the proper thoughts, the proper ideas, the proper behaviors. If you get yourself into the right alignment with your higher self, not the carnal body driven self, but the spirit self, the you that wants to succeed in everything you do, not ego, but your soul, the one who's been here before 1 billion times and is tired of learning the lessons again and again and again and really wants to get it this time. That soul, that's the one you have to get into alignment with. And when you do, that's when your life changes. That's when mine changes. Your belief, what you put your faith in, it's less important than actually you doing the work to get to a better place emotionally. When I changed how I was actually seeing my circumstances and saw them for the truth of what they were instead of what I was creating them to be in my, hopeless romantic mind. Not everything is, ride off into the sunset, meant to be. It's just not. It's meant to teach you lessons. And when you finally get the lessons, you're not going to be comfortable staying in this situation. It's like a shoe that gets too small, and you start getting uncomfortable emotionally and you start acting out. But when you are really just honest with yourself about your feelings and, I'm growing, I've learned different things and I see the world differently now. So, and when you do that, you can say, okay. It's nothing you did, even though it really is. We can just choose to believe different things about the world and go our different ways. I believe that my happy ending is still going to happen. And now I am creating my own happy ending. And that's before I was waiting for somebody else to bring me a happy ending. You're never going to do it if you're not happy with yourself. You'll never find anything else outside of you to make you happy until you are happy within and peaceful. Meditation and, searching your heart and soul really does a lot. And when you can forgive yourself for all those things, that's the most important part too. When you forgive yourself for not knowing any better. Because if you would have known better, you would have done better at the time. Guaranteed, right? So then know that we were learning. This is a school, Earth, and we just didn't know what we know now. And forgive yourself and move on to, have the best life that you can have today. And as hard as it is and as much crap as I've been through, really, I have faith that I am going to turn it into a beautiful, trash palace, serious, with all my secondhand stuff. I'm going to build it all up and make the best secondhand mansion that I can have. So my RV mansion. I'm home. I am so happy here. Just having peace and knowing that nobody's going to, tell me I have to leave my own home. It's mine. And as long as I continue doing the right thing and growing, I can keep it. I don't have to go back to living like I was before. And by the grace of whatever power is in the universe, the 0 point, Christ consciousness, everything, I will never go back. And today I'm grateful that I had learned a new way to live my life and be in peace. And I know that more will be revealed as I continue to grow. I love you guys. This is what we've been waiting for. Getting in touch with yourself, learning what you really truly want, and setting about feeling as if you already have it, because you do. It's internal. And as you get more closer to that feeling that it's here, I have it, it will come into fruition into your life. That's how we manifest, with our imagination and the power of our emotion. Getting them both in alignment together helps the manifestations come in. When you're not in alignment with all of your, energetic bodies, then something's, gonna not be in place. And it's always timing too. Divine timing. What is meant for you cannot pass you by. It can maybe come a little later than you wanted it to, but it can't pass you by. Just keep having faith. Stay in your greatest feeling that you can. Your joy is within you, in your heart. Open it up. Share it with the world. And watch everything else grow as you glow. You are the light. I promise. I love you guys. I hope everybody has a really great week this week. Yes, me and Ratchet will. Anyway, I love you very much. Be blessed. Have a blessed week. Peace.